Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the morning update.
Today is National Dog Theft Awareness Day, so remember to keep track of your dogs.
See, that's actually a good day to pick because everyone loves their dog.
Really? You're not mad at all?
No, not at all.
This is weird. Quick, yell at me about something, anything, please. My wardrobe, my hair, please.
Nah, let's get on to today's announcements.
Camp Invention is a week-long STEM summer camp for elementary school kids, and they're looking for camp counselors. If you're looking for a great way to give back, think about being a leadership intern for this great program. It will be held the week of July 14th and is a great way for you to earn community service hours and have fun helping kids. Email Brooke at this email below for more info on how to apply for Camp Invention.
If you read books on your own, you can win big prizes for doing something you love. The library is holding its annual Book It contest. All you have to do is read a book, then stop by the library to fill out a quick form, and you will be entered to win gift cards to Dunkin's and Zoomies. Get reading and enter as many books as you can. Book It runs until the end of March.
Are you missing any art credits? Are you having a hard time choosing between all the great art electives that Masco offers? Well, with course selection upon us, take a look at these two art electives, Innovative Product Design and AP Art History.
AP Art History is a year-long course that covers the history of art from prehistoric times to present times. The class primarily lecture-based with students reading about these artworks and taking notes on them before in-class lectures and discussions. Due to the AP exam, the class runs on an organized schedule to cover the required pieces before the exam in May. At the end of the year is when some of the students' favorite project takes place.
I really like the project at the end of the year, where you kind of take everything that you learned and you can make your own art piece based off of either somebody's style or an era in art history.
Last year, the class visited the Museum of Fine Arts, where Miss Saida guided the class on a tour of the museum, and they were able to admire works similar to the ones they have studied.
History for me was never easy, and I don't think that I ever really fully grasped it until I started taking art history classes. So I can understand things now much more in depth than I ever was able to when I was just learning it from, sort of just a historical standpoint.
Now on to our next class, Innovative Product Design. This class is a semester-long course that introduces students to the concept of industrial and product design.
I think you're thinking conceptually on how to innovate something or create something that's never been seen before, and then you're trying to put it into believable drawing and models. So kids that like to think about things like that and be creative and improve their skills with drawing and make things, I think those are all the types of kids that would enjoy this class.
Innovative Product Design has many exciting projects. Some past ones were creating working chairs, pendant lights, creating vehicle designs, and one time having phone stand designs that were 3D printed with help from the computer-aided modeling class.
It's one of the few art classes at Masco that offers a design-based course structure, because a lot of the classes right now are mostly fine art. I would say I would definitely recommend this class to any student interested in art, or you're I'm not kind of on the edge of I don't know if I love fine art, but I really like art. It's just a good combo of kind of math, science, and yeah.
Okay. Now that you know more about the exciting art electives, make sure to take them into consideration when choosing your course for next year. Now back to the morning update.
Thinking of joining Masco Girls Tennis? Tryouts are this coming Monday, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. If you're feeling lucky, bring a racket, water bottle, tennis shoes, a piece of duct tape with your name on your back, and maybe even a bit of green. Arrive for tryouts at 3:45 at Bass River Tennis Club in Beverly, and prepare to have some fun. Want to practice beforehand? All are welcome to a captain's practice held at the Masco Courts today from 2:30 to 4, or tomorrow from 10:30 to 12. This is your chance to show off your skills and join a team filled with great athletes and lots of spirit.
How do trees tie into their computer? They log in.
The results of the 2025 annual Masco Athletic Combine Challenge are in. In the boys competition, first place went to Connor Marshall, second place Nico Cefalo, and third place Drew Vicino. The boys team champion was the football team. In the girls' competition, Mara Shefko earned first place, followed by Zoe Chen and Charlotte Guido, who tied for second. Girls' outdoor track and field was the team champion. Thank you to all of those who participated and to the coaches who volunteered their time to make it happen. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Masco Sports Update. I'm Nino.
And I'm Sam. And to kick things off, after Masco boys basketball had an awesome upset win last Friday against the 2-seed Mansfield, unfortunately this past Monday, their historic run comes to an end when Somerset Berkeley beat them at UMass Boston.
The boys had a great season, and it's going to be one to remember. But did you know they also broke many records, including making it to the Final Four for the first time in program history?
That's insane.
And they also set the record for most points in a season, scoring over 1,600 points.
Wow. So, yeah, and I think they broke a few others. I think this is the best record Masconomet boys basketball has ever had at 21-2.
Unbelievable.
As well as they won 3 games in the tournament, which is the most Masco boys basketball has ever won in the tournament. So, great year for the Masco boys basketball team, and shout out to them for making it special. And then all athletes that have their tryouts coming up next week, good luck. Thank you for tuning in to the Masco Sports Update. Welcome back, everyone, to Would You Rather. Today's question comes in from Liam Gimley, who asked, would you rather wear all black every day like me, or have to incorporate each color of the rainbow into your outfit each day? Now, personally, I'm riding with Liam here, and I'd probably go all black. I don't mind the all black fit. Each color of the rainbow would be extremely hard to incorporate every day in and out. I think you could wear rainbow socks.
Wow, yeah.
And that might be fine. So actually, I'm gonna switch my opinion. I'd wear the rainbow socks and incorporate each color.
On the spot, switching opinions. Wow. I'm gonna say all black like Liam, just because you could be under the radar. It's a clean outfit, not noticeable really. You just kind of blend in. If you're walking around wearing every single color of the rainbow, you'll be noticed. You'll just stand out, and yeah, really, that's it.
Yeah, I'll probably go with rainbow. Yeah, it's just really good decision because I really like colors. Red's my favorite color, and it's part of a rainbow. So yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Liam Gimley, for submitting that question. If you have some burning Would You Rather questions that you want to see answered right here next week, go to mascomedia.org and scroll down to the Would You Rather submission form. Or you can scan this QR code right here to go right to the form and ask your best question for a chance to have it answered on the morning update. See you next week.
Our school portal is now open, and I hope you've been working on selecting courses for next year. It will be open until Monday, so you only have a few more days to select enough classes that will fill your entire 7-period schedule. If you are still deciding which electives to take, we've got some suggestions to help you out. Monday will be your last chance to request courses, so let's go over more info about some of your choices. The office class taught by Mr. Kelson is 1 semester.
Not only does this class teach a lot about character development, it was a really fun class and enjoyable.
Office class, we do a lot of discussion-based kind of activities where we'll really watch an episode and dig into what makes it literary. So sometimes we focus on character development and we journal about how characters are created, just like they would be in a novel. We'll do activities like group discussions, debates, but then one of the favorite ones is we do a character body biography where students have to track one of the characters like Dwight, Michael, Pam, Jim, and then they'll create a visual representation of who they are as a person, what are their inner desires, beliefs, and how have they changed and developed over the 8 seasons.
This class not only teaches students a lot, but it also makes learning fun.
I think it's a great class, don't do too much work, just get to relax and watch a show. It's really fun. We pretty much just watch an episode and then we just discuss it and find out if it's literature or not.
This is an elective that allows students to take a different approach at learning.
Well, first of all, The Office is probably the best television show in the world, so if you haven't seen it, you probably should, and this is a great opportunity to do it. But why do it? I think sometimes in school, we have this problem where we make learning so structured and it kind of makes it boring sometimes. And by watching TV and analyzing it and really thinking critically, we're using the same skills we are by reading a book by watching TV.
And to watch or write Office, you're able to encapsulate what the real true meaning for The Office is and break down through your own writing.
We have like really good discussions in this class, and like I learn a lot about like, even though we're watching TV, I learn a lot about like how to write.
Many students agree with Amelia and think this is an exciting class that allows you to watch your favorite show.
I took the Office class because it's interesting and I like watching The Office. It's one of my favorite shows. I think it's going well. It's fun. It's a fun class.
The Office is a semester-long class. It's a very interesting class taught by Mr. Kelson. You guys should check it out.
Attention everyone, if you want to be a leader and make actual changes to our school, you should run for student council or class officer positions. There will be a mandatory council meeting next Tuesday, March 18th after school in Mr. McNeely's room. Your application packets will be due that day, including an essay explaining your reasons for running. Speeches will be due next Friday and will be delivered during the week of the 24th. If you have any questions, please email Mr. McNeely in room 3190.
Attention all current sophomores and juniors. If you are interested in being a peer leader, your applications are due today at 2:30. If you want to help welcome the class of 2029 to Masco and guide them through their freshman year, get your applications back to Mr. Kelson's room ASAP. No late applications or digital submissions will be accepted. If you have any questions, please see peer leader advisor Mr. Kelson.
Hi and welcome back to Company Casting. My name's Abby and I am back interviewing the cast from the 40-minute production of Circus Fire. Today I'm here with two of our actors, Campbell and Ava. Thank you guys for being here today.
Of course.
Yeah. So first off, I want to congratulate you for your prelims award from the METG board. That's a big deal.
Thanks.
So congrats. Do you want to give a little...
Yeah. So METG, the way that they sort of set up their like awards is they'll do an award ceremony, and for prelims they pick, there's 8 shows at each site and they'll pick 4 to move on. And then they also do like a little like segment or section of it where it's like individual awards or like group awards for different sections of your show, which is super fun. And then for our semifinal round, there are 6 shows at our site and only 2 move on. So this is definitely like
higher stakes,
bigger deal, but it's still pretty great that we moved past prelims. Definitely.
Yeah.
But I think semis is definitely more scary. Yeah. We're very superstitious in this company.
Incredible.
Very.
So my first question, we have 2 very different people here, obviously. So you've done 3 festivals. This is your first festival. So for somebody who, maybe has never done festival, what's your favorite part of it? And then what would you say to somebody who maybe is thinking about doing fest but isn't really sure?
Okay. Well, being in my 3rd year of fest, I think this year is super different than any other year that we've like had. I feel like our first year doing it was really disorganized. We were kind of just going with the punches. And we were successful, and that's great, but
successful. We went in with no expectations, and
none at all.
That helped.
I think it helped.
Yeah.
Last year was kind of a rough year for us. I think it was a great show. I just think it was very dark, hard topic. I think people were very stressed out. Yeah. This year, what I've noticed is that people are very, like, a lot more positive. I would like to say that, like, I feel like we actually, like, since the beginning, like since January when we started, like, it's a very tight knit group. I feel like everybody kind of connects in some way, which is great because that's very beneficial. But I think if you're thinking about doing fest, I think something to keep in mind is that it is a full-time commitment. I think sometimes people go into it and they're not really expecting like how crazy it really can get. Like for example, today is our tech day, which when people ask me like, oh, why are you dressed up? I'm like, oh, it's tech day. And they're like, oh, cool. But I'm like, not cool because
Not cool.
it's a long day. It's like
Very
you come
stressful
in and then you're here. We're here
Load
till
the
like
truck,
9 o'clock. Yeah,
go,
load the truck.
unload the truck,
Yep,
tech, load the truck, come back,
2-hour car ride. Like it's
great.
Ridiculous.
Can't wait.
Lots of fun to be with your friends all day, but by the end of the night, we're all. But yeah, I think that just keeping in mind that it's a big time commitment, but it is so much like fun and it's such a great experience. And like, how has it been for you? It's your first year.
I feel like it's very time consuming, but in the best way possible. And like when we were at prelims, just meeting all the different schools and like making all these friends that like you wouldn't have expected. I feel like I was so much more outgoing than I usually am, but it was because it was like during something that I love to do. So I don't know, it was just a fun experience. It can be stressful at times, 110%, but at the end of the day, it's so fun and so worth it each and every time, no matter what happens.
I totally agree.
So
Definitely.
I definitely think if you're thinking about doing Fest, you should. And it might be a little bit of a rough start, but you'll have a lot of fun.
I agree. Totally agree.
Great answers. Thank you guys for being here today. Thank you. Of course. Help me wish the company luck at semis on Saturday at Framingham. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Framingham High School, 10 o'clock in the morning.
2 hours away.
Can't wait. Thank you. Good luck. And if there is a finals, tune in next week for another company casting. Thank you.
Well, that's all for the morning update.
It's also National World Sleep Day, so make sure to take a nap.
But what if they don't have time in their day to do that?
Well, then they should make time.
That's not how it works. Not everyone can just make time to take a nap.
See, isn't this just so much better? This contentious attitude it's what we need here. Have a great weekend, everyone.